Sagittarius, what is up, Sagittarius? I hope you are having a fantastic week. Oh my god, my nail is a little bit dirty. I'm so sorry about that. All right, well, geez, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining me. I'm Korak. I'm your tarot astrologer dude guy, and I talk about weird things on the internet. All right, well, I just want to remind you that if you want to run a free reading just like this, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button and go down below and let me know that you subscribed. That way I know you've subscribed, because I can't see half the subscribers on my list, just the way YouTube is. And if you want to run a free, if you want another entry into the drawing, all you have to do is go to my website and sign up for my newsletter. Just enter your email and that's it. You get 10% off any service, which is great. And yeah, then you get another entry into my monthly draw for a free reading. So yeah, get on it if that's your thing. If not, that's fine too. Just watch and hang out, do the reading with me. All right, well, this is mainly for Sagittarius Rising, so if you don't know your rising sign, go to like astro.com, use your birth information, and, you know, plug in your numbers and it'll give you your ascendant, and that will be your rising sign. If not, you can use your sun or moon sign if you know your moon sign, and it really depends if you use your sun or moon sign if you are a day or a night person. One will be more influential than the other. So say if you're born during the nighttime, use the moon sign, and vice versa. All right, well, Sagittarius, geez, happy birthday for all my early Sagittariuses, first of all, because Sun will be moving into your sign. Fantastic. So yeah, you're gonna be getting a lot more noticed coming up soon, which is great. Also, Venus will be moving into Scorpio, into your second house, so this is beautiful energy. Wait, this is Venus moving Scorpio. Sorry, that's your 12th house. I got confused there looking at the chart. So yeah, this is interesting because this is like bringing beauty to kind of like hidden things in your life. So it may feel like, you know, beauty and romances, everything is hidden from you, but it's actually working on you on a deeper level. So maybe some meditation is on hand, maybe looking for hidden things. Like that's a good way to, like, you know, find things. Like look for little treasures. Like that's always fun. And then we have Mercury moving into a trine with Neptune as well. So that is your 4th house, and that is, you know, your stability at home. So maybe you're gonna like, and Mercury's about communication. So this could very well be about, you know, getting down to those emotional roots and kind of figuring out what you actually need to talk about that is affecting you on like a subconscious level. This is like it's a very nice energy. It is a trine, of course, so it's kind of like cutting through delusion, I feel like, at the same time. Yeah, that's just the energy that I'm getting from it. Mars is also slowly speeding up, and Mercury will be making an inconjunct to Mars, so it's like kind of like it's like 6 signs or 5 signs away instead of 6 signs away, like opposite. It's just a little bit off opposite. But that's kind of like if you're sitting at a table across from somebody, you're not always looking at the person right across from you. You're kind of looking at the person's side. Like, you know, it's always kind of like off. It always feels awkward when you're looking somebody dead in the eyes. So yeah, this is a Mercury that's like, where's my action going? Because like this is your creative house, and this is Mars in your creative house. So you may feel like it's getting you're feeling really sluggish and slow. Like before, like last couple weeks, you've been feeling like, oh, I'm like kind of slowing down my action, but also getting a little bit more introspective. And then last week we finally started to go direct, but this is like Mars slowly like crawling like. Think of like Kill Bill when she like can't walk and she can't move her toes. She's just like really trying to move her toes. And it's like this is where you're at right now as far as your creativity and your passion and like sex energy. And this could also indicate your parents as well. Maybe they're moving kind of slow at this time as well. But this will slowly pick up over the next couple weeks. It's gonna be it's super slow, but Mars is a fighter. It is the war planet. So yeah, it'll be fighting tooth and claw. So if you find yourself, you know, aggressively trying to be creative or getting frustrated with it, that's just kind of the energy that's going on. All right. Well, we also have Mercury, which will, got the trine with Neptune, got that. We have Venus in conjunct Moon and Chiron conjunct. So once again, the in conjunct is like that kind of like opposite but not quite energy. So this is Venus, and it's looking at the Moon and Chiron. So this is like bringing beauty to the moon, and Chiron, which is in your 5th house as well. So this is about your creativity, about your passion and everything. This is also about wounding. So if there's anything like hard and emotional that comes up this day, that would be the 24th. Just be aware of that. Like it's literally written in the stars, and this isn't about like, this isn't just you. This is like every Sagittarius rising. So yeah, just give yourself a little bit of patience during that day. And then on the 26th, we have Mercury sextile Pluto, which is a nice communication from like into your money house and some sort of transformation here. Hidden things coming out, which, you know, sometimes hidden things need to come out, but this is in a nice beneficial energy. Sextiles are very beautiful. So yeah, that's good. And then we have a Venus opposite Uranus, which is very fascinating. Because, yeah, Venus is like beauty and love and stuff, and Uranus for you, that's in your 6th house. Yeah, that's your 6th house of work. So that would be like, you know, maybe something random happens at work that affects your love life, or affects like the money that you gain. Like maybe you get an unexpected raise, like, but there is something to transmute there. It is an opposition, so there's some sort of like butting heads in a sense, like the planets are butting heads, but you're in a position where you can, you know, leverage it into a beneficial thing. All right, well, I think that's all I got for your astrology, so let's go into your tarot reading. We're going to start with what you got going on, like where you are right now, what's like recent past, and then we'll jump into, you know, what you got coming up for this week, like the energy that you're going to encounter, or you may encounter, and then we'll jump into your messages from Spirit. We'll clarify all of them with Sacred Symbols deck, and then we'll jump into the rune at the very end if you want to stick around for that. Whew. Alrighty. Well, I think I've shuffled these cards long enough, so let's see what pops out. So what do we got for Sagittarius? Oops, that's too many. What do we got for Sagittarius? Where have they been? Where's Sagittarius been? Oh, that's too many cards, man. That's way too many cards. Alright, where has Sagittarius been? Can I get a few cards for Sagittarius as to where they currently are? What kind of mindset? Where they've been in life? What's going on with Sagittarius currently? Alright, fine, we'll take them. We'll take them. Take them just like that. We'll flip it over one by one. What we got, like 5 cards? Okay. Alright, so first card is 3 of Swords reversed. Okay, so there's some sort of healing that you've been doing this week, or recently. Definitely, it's not a heartbreak. Maybe it could be mending from a heartbreak. Maybe somebody from the past is coming back and you're trying to like rehash things out, trying to do some healing. Next card is the Moon reversed. So, I feel like your intuition's been a little bit blocked with the Moon being in reverse. This could be about this connection, about this healing. So let's get more clarification. The Queen of Coins. Okay, so you're feeling like your self-worth, which is fantastic, but your intuition is a bit off. This could be about this 3 of Swords, but I feel like there's healing happening. So maybe you could actually be going deeper inside to find out what it is, because you're feeling worth it, which is fantastic. Yeah, okay, let's get another card. Let's get some clarification. 10 of Wands. Okay, so whatever this is, like, it's been a struggle. Like, this is like the card of burdens, basically. And it's also the card of like handling more than anybody else can handle. So yeah, Sagittarius, I feel like you've been going through it. Maybe you're trying to heal from a situation that was very difficult in the past and threw off your intuition. I got 2 more cards here, so I'm just going to use them. So what else is up about the situation? The Chariot. Yeah, this is about getting your willpower like directing your mind and body and spirit into one direction so you can actually accomplish whatever you want to do. So if you want to do healing, by all means do it, but I feel like you have to work with your intuition here on the subject. And the Chariot is like backing up, like this is like the Chariot is one of the cards about manifestation. So if you're having difficulties manifesting things, well, you have to have your whole essence focused on it. And the next card we got is the Hierophant in reverse. So yeah, I feel like you're letting go of like outdated ideas, especially as the sun moves into your sign. You're kind of like getting some reinvigorated with some new spiritual sort of like maybe like a calling to a higher purpose almost, I feel like. And yeah, you gotta be the Chariot's just sitting here taunting me, being like, hey man, you really need to focus on what it is you want in order to make it happen. And if you're stuck up in like beliefs that aren't yours, like maybe your worldview even, or the way that you've been told to think, like the Hierophant in reverse, it's like a priest that is like, he's preaching to do all the good things, but then, you know, he's also diddling the children. So like, what, like, do you want to be a part of that? Like, is that what you want? Is that like how you want to live your life? Well, if it's not, then you can decide to move on. You can not go to church ever again if you don't want to. Because yeah, this is your life. You can do whatever the heck you want. I mean, you're watching an astrology video, so if that resonates, then video's for you. All right, let's go into what you got coming up for this week, Sagittarius. We got coming up this week, Sagittarius. Ooh, 5 of Wands reverse. So yeah, this is actually wanting to have some harmony. You don't want to fight about things. You just want things to work out. The next card we got underneath that is the 9 of Wands. Yeah, because you're determined to accomplish something here. Yeah, so let's see what's this. What are you trying to accomplish? 6 of Coins. You want things to be fair. Like you want to move forward and you want to manifest things, but you don't want it like at the expense of anybody else, which is why you're trying to heal something as well. So maybe this could be some like wounding from like a past relationship or something that's kind of like making itself known. And the next card we got is the 4 of Wands. Yeah, this is, you want things to be fair. Maybe this is a relationship you're in, you're not wanting to fight with them, and you're working towards a common goal, because this is like the marriage card, the 4 of Wands, and you got the 6 of Coins here. So yeah, you're trying to be very fair in your relationship, it feels like, which is like, I mean, that makes sense. So maybe you were trying to heal something that happened. Maybe you're just, you know, not feeling in your power, but you're still, no matter what, you still felt like you're got the Queen of Coins. This is like major self-worth. So you're feeling worthy, of course, but I feel like you're trying to make it so everybody else feels worthy too this week. Like get everybody else feeling on the same level as you, which is great. 6 and 4 is 10. 9, 5, 6, 7, 7, 10, 27, 9. Yeah, you're nearing completion of something, it feels like. 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is just a beautiful energy. Like, I feel like this is a, I mean, it's going to be a good week. It's going to be fair, whatever this is, Sagittarius. We got one more card, okay. 7 of Wands. Yeah, you don't want to have to sit there defending yourself, defending your beliefs. Like, you want to work hard towards your goal, of course, but you don't want to have to sit there and, you know, rattle off facts of, like, why you want it to be this way. Like, this isn't what you're doing. Like, you are a fair person, Sagittarius, and this relationship, you want it to be fair, and you want this to be an equal partnership with either friends or family or partner. Yeah, all right, well, let's move forward and go into see what the messages from Spirit are. So what is up for my lovely Sagittariuses? Okay, we got the Page of Wands in the reverse position. And the Princess or the Page of Wands is a card about, like, you know, communicating passion, communicating like vigor and willpower, but in the reverse, it's like you're gonna need to be the person who is the noisemaker. You have to communicate your passions in order for things to get heard. And yeah, I feel like, okay, let's get an underlying energy here. Is the 6 of Wands reversed. So yeah, it's feeling like you're lacking some sort of victory here. The 6 of Wands being the card of victory. Yeah, I think like you need to communicate whatever you're feeling here. This isn't emotional, this is passion, and if you're feeling like a lack of passion, well then that's something that you need to work on. And you can only work on that by communicating. You can't just all of a sudden have passion in your partnership again. Like, you know, talk about things, like if it's sex related, like talk about that kind of stuff and make sure it's out in the open, because chances are they want the same thing you do, so go for it. And the next card is, yeah, 5 of Coins reversed. Like, this is where you want to belong. Like, you want to feel like you belong, and you do belong here. It's just you're wanting more passion here, definitely. All right, this is I mean, it's a good, feels like it's a good marriage and everything, or whatever this is, a good partnership. There's some healing to do, of course, but overall, I feel like you do want this. Oh, okay, we got 2 more cards, so I'll take this first card. Is the 4 of Cups in reverse position. Okay, so yeah, you're wanting to accept the things that are actually being presented to you. And the next card is the Knight of Cups reverse. So Yeah, this isn't a card about new love. I feel like this is a card about using that energy that you already have and kind of like revitalizing it, if that makes sense. If this doesn't resonate, obviously it's not for you. Maybe check out one of your other readings, of course. But yeah, if this resonates, then yeah, I feel like it's a time to spice things up maybe, or just communicate. Like, I mean, the Knight of Cups in reverse is like you, like the knight coming from the kingdom, from you, and the Page of Wands here. So yeah, this is about passion, this is about emotion, and needing to communicate this to the person that makes you feel like you belong, to the person who you can share your victories with, you know? This ended up being a relationship spread. Okay, well, let's go into your Sacred Symbols deck and see what energy pops out for Sagittarius. Can I get some clarification? Can I get some, a little bit of extra information for Sagittarius? What does Sagittarius need to know? What does Sagittarius need to know? Thank you. Boundaries. Okay, very well. I mean, especially in a relationship. Oops. Oh, my phone went weird. Boundaries, especially in a relationship. Yes, I mean, yeah. If you're not feeling like, you don't want to have to constantly defend yourself, so make sure your boundaries are known. If you don't have good boundaries, well, then people are going to be able to take advantage of you. And if other people don't have good boundaries, like, this boundaries card is not only for you, but it's also for whoever you're working with. Like, boundaries are super important, because then if you both know your boundaries, then you know how to like play within those limits. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what else is coming up for you. What is coming up? What else does Sagittarius need to hear this week? What else does Sagittarius need to hear this week? Thank you. Fire, yeah. This is passion. This is transmuting. This is reigniting the flame, it feels like. I mean, this could very well be an old flame. Like, if you're not currently in anything, this feels like with the Three of Swords reversed here, I just feel like it could be like an old thing. But remember, be in your intuition, listen to your intuition, have your boundaries up, and make sure this is coming from passion, or you're using passion in this. Because if you're just coming at it dry, well, then it's not going to feel very fun, is it? Oops. Too many cards. Okay, can you get one more card for Sagittarius, please? One more card for Sagittarius. One more. One more card. Ooh, 2 more cards. All right, we'll take 2. So the first card is Meditate. Yes, I mean, this is like, you know, the Moon card in reverse. Like, you have to go into meditation. Like, you can do some journeying, you can do guided meditation, whatever you want. Just make sure you're going to that space so you can, you know, feel like you're in yourself, because that's where you make your best decisions. If you operate from your heart space, then you're usually good. And that's where you'll find out where your boundaries are, and that's where you'll find out where your passion is. So that's what the next card is Earth. So yeah, grounding yourself is important. If you're feeling like floaty or you don't know what to do, ground yourself. Hug a tree. It sounds weird. Talk to your plants. Ground yourself in Earth energy. Take a bath. I mean, that it can be grounding. I mean, you're Sagittarius, so maybe not a bath, but like, go stand on the earth. Go stand by the water. Go in a forest. Do something to ground yourself. Bring yourself back to Earth, and you know, or if you can't do any of those things, just imagine the roots coming out of your feet and wrapping around the core of the earth, and feel all the other roots of all the other plants on the planet. Like, that's a great grounding exercise, and I employ it often. So do that if you really need to. All right, well, let's go into your rune. Let's see what you got coming up. What energy you can work with this week. What energy can Sagittarius work with this week? What energy can Sagittarius work with this week? Oh, got one. Awesome. All right, well, flip it over. Oh, which way does it want to be? Upright. All right, so this is Algiz. Algiz is the rune of protection, of peace. Like, look at it. It's a peace sign. Like, how much more like peaceful and protective do you want to be? But this rune talks about like peace as in what you've created protecting you. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna read directly from the book, because you know what, I can't possibly remember everything in this book. It's not a very big book, but I have a hard time remembering names. So there you go. All right, so protection, sedge or rushes, and elk. So control of the emotions is at issue here. During times of transition, shifts in our life, or shifts in life's course, are what? Oh my god. During times of transition, shifts in life course, and accelerated self-change, it is important not to collapse yourself into your emotions, the highs as well as the lows. New opportunities and challenges are typical of this rune, and with them will come trespasses and unwanted influences. Ooh. Algiz serves as a mirror for the spiritual warrior, the one whose battle is always with the self. The protection of the warrior is like the warning of the protection of the warrior is like the warning rustle of the sedge grass or like the curved horns of an elk, for both serve to keep an open space around you. Remain mindful that timely action and correct conduct are the only true protection. If you find yourself feeling pain, observe the pain, stay with it. Do not try to pull the veil down and escape from life by denying what is happening. You will progress, and knowing that is your protection. All right, sorry if that wasn't in view the whole time. But yeah, I feel that, because if you have your boundaries up and you meditate, you're taking care of yourself, well, that is your protective field, you know? And if you say you want more protection, say you're not feeling very protected, you can like put your hand in a sword mudra and like swivel around on your heel and kind of draw a ring around your entire body, like arms straight out kind of thing. And then just imagine like a light coming out of the tip of your finger, and then grab that on both sides like an invisible hula hoop and just bring it over your head, and imagine all that light encapsulating your upper body, and then do it again for the lower part of your body, and just imagine yourself protected. Like that's a really easy meditation to keep energy stable, and that's boundaries as well. All right, Sagittarius, well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you really did like it, hit the like button, hit the comment button to comment something, and yeah, hit subscribe if you want a free reading, because who doesn't want a free reading? All right, and I do drawings for that every month. So yeah, if you want that, check it out. And if you want to buy a reading, well, then I have those on my website. Links down below. Check it out, hiddenkeydesign.com. All right, guys, well, I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you next week.